Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this video. So at the time of recording, it's now Chinese New Year. So like if you guys are celebrating Chinese New Year, happy Chinese New Year. And since it's the holidays, I feel like I want to go back to my hometown. So if you guys don't know, my hometown is at Kota Bharu, Kelantan. So yeah, today is a very special day because I believe we have very special guests in our aircraft today. Famous YouTuber Ahmad Yolo on board, which I hope I can get a selfie with him later. So today we are going to be taking off from runway 32 right, and shortly after takeoff we are going to be doing a right turn towards the P-Boss point. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a pointer for us to go to. So we're going to make a right turn and then a left turn heading towards P-Boss. Okay, now that all the passengers are all aboard, let me just do a quick flight briefing to the passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this airplane. The flight time is going to be about 1 hour lah, give or take, maybe more, maybe less. See what happens. Alright, we have clearance to taxi to the runway. So right now we are gonna be doing our startup procedures, which I will refer to in my checklist. Alright, so right now we're going to start up the engine. So we are going to be turning on the APU master switch and start the APU. Alright, so everything looks good. So now let's initiate pushback. Oh my god, there's an airplane like going straight to the tower. Okay, so while we're pushing back, we are going to be starting the engine startup sequence. Okay, so we are going to be turning on the fuel pumps, the left tank, central tanks, and the right tanks. And then we're going to be turning on the engine mode selector to ignition. So yeah, we're going to be starting engine number 2. Engine number 2 is available. We are going to be starting engine number 1. So engine number 1 available, engine number 2 is available. We are going to be turning off the APU bleed. Do we? I don't know. Turn off everything. And lights.
Arm doors and cross check.
And why are we going?
Inside the aircraft. This Airbus A320 is 8 emergency exits, 2 doors to the front, 4 window.
Okay, we are holding short runway 32 right now, and then we are gonna be contacting the ATC for the takeoff clearance. Inshallah, everything will be fine. Inshallah.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 32 right.
Okay, so we're cleared for takeoff. Let's just do the takeoff checklist. Okay, so takeoff lights on, runway landing lights on, runway turn off lights on. Let's just chime the cabin. Everyone please be ready for takeoff.
Please prepare for takeoff.
Thank you very much. Parking brakes off. Let's just line up with the runway. Well, it's a busy day today, huh? Alright, so let's put some power. Engine is stable, I think. I don't know. Flex. Man, SRS. Okay, so once we reach V1, we're gonna continue. Once we reach VR, which is rotation speed, we're gonna rotate upwards, okay? V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up.
25, remote Delta Alpha Foxtrot Bravo Whiskey. All along for departure mode Delta Alpha Foxtrot. Orlando Express 76 tree for traffic. Airbus
Alright, we're gonna
A320
turn on the
South
autopilot
Whiskey.
and yeah, let the autopilot take it from here.
Delivery.
That I believe is Putrajaya, I think. Alright, so right now we are comfortably on autopilot. Everything is done for us right now. We're currently at 22,000 feet, heading towards 31,000 feet, which is our cruising altitude. And yeah, right now it's just enjoying the view. So you see these points here on the map. This is our navigational display, and everything is done by, you know, we plot these points so that the aircraft will head towards that point. It's complicated, but like each point like has its own like altitude limit, speed limit that we have to follow. But I'm not following those things today because I am not a pilot. Ladies and gentlemen, we have turned off the fasten and seatbelt signs, but I suggest you put it on because I am not very good at this aircraft. But I promise I will try my best to land the aircraft today. Hopefully this it's very expensive. Hopefully I land it in one piece lah, or maybe two. Kidding. Okay, so we are approaching like the descent point where we're gonna be starting our descent towards the airport right now. We're gonna be descending to 11,000 feet. I'm gonna start descending right now actually. Turn on the seatbelt signs. As you can see, the autopilot is on descent mode right now. The plane is gonna start slowing down and we will begin our descent. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be landing shortly, so this is the part that I'm a bit nervous about. But hopefully, I already have a lot of training and hopefully this will not be your last flight. I'm kidding. Fast approaching the Gugit waypoint, which is right here, where we will be turning left towards Arali next. Approach checklist. Fasten seatbelt sign is on. Oh, it's off. Okay, turn it on, guys. Landing lights on. Ground spoilers armed. So the ground spoilers. Auto brake, I'm set to medium for this runway. Flaps will be 1. Flaps 1. So flaps 1. Oh, suddenly like the weather like very bad. So we're at 180 knots. Let's lower our next notch of flaps. So we're gonna be making our final turn towards the runway right now. Alright, so the magenta diamond is like approaching the white lines. I'm going to turn on the localizer and the approach hold mode on. And now the aircraft will align itself with the runway. And I'm going to put down our next notch of flaps. Alright, we are, as you can see, we are pretty much in the middle of the localizer and also the middle of the glide slope. Basically everything is aligned and that's the runway right there. We are cleared to land, so let's put down the landing gear. Let me just check everything is okay. Speed brake is armed. And I think we are go for landing. It's a bit windy today. We got winds from, we got tailwind, is that? I forgot what it's called. But
400.
whatever.
300.
I'm gonna turn off the autopilot right here and fly this thing down.
$200.
Shit.
100.
Bit high. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. This is
50.
bad. Oh.
40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Okay, touchdown. Reverse Reverse thrusters on, green. Okay, that was a bit of a sketchy landing, but we made it. We made it work somehow. And yeah, let's park up right here and call it a day, shall we? Parking brakes on. Engine 1 and 2 shut off, and fuel pumps off. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good flight. A bit shaky in the end, but you know, I'm still learning, and we learn together. So if you guys like this video, give a thumbs up, and see you guys in the next flight, hopefully. Bye.